What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Nichols YouTube channel. Now, don't be confused. This is not Way Back Wednesday, but we're actually going to start trying to do something else with like Way Back Wednesday to kind of introduce things as soon as they come out. Mark Kaninsky from 60 Cards actually asked me to do this. Now, what we're going to do is every time something new is published in 60 Cards on their homepage, and I'll show you exactly where it is, what I'm talking about. So, 60cards.net, you're going to notice on the right side there is this latest news tab. So, we're going to click more, and what I'm going to do is every time there is a new Japanese hit, like we see right now, there's the latest from Japan, Mega Scizor, Reverse Valley, and more. We're going to make a video to help promote those. Actually, get some insight on what I think about it. The article also has some insight as well, what they think about it. And this way, we can have the information ASAP to everybody. Just in case if you don't follow these cards that closely through the news section, you can see through here and kind of get an insight on what's coming out in Japan automatically. Now, don't worry, Way Back Wednesday will not go away. It will still be here. What we're going to do is on Wednesday, whatever is not reported, maybe different Pokemon cards, maybe merchandise, video game announcements, stuff like that will still be on Way Back Wednesday. But as soon as something comes out of Japan, from 60 Cards, we'll make a video the next day about it. So make sure you pay attention to that. Hopefully you like this. Let me know. They are going to be kind of short videos, maybe 2 to 5 minutes. I know usually the Way Back Wednesday videos are 20 plus. So maybe that can help out on the time. So that way you're not spending so much time listening to one video of me rant about some certain cards. And these, I guess we're going to call them the latest from Japan. That's what they're going to call it here. So maybe we're going to call it, I guess, the latest from Japan, Mega Scizor, Reverse Valley, and more. Whatever the title is on here, we'll have it on here. And it's obviously a look at the newest leaks from XY9, Rage of the Broken Heavens. And of course, the first card is going to be Scizor. If you want to read more about this, I'll have links down below to the article. You can go to 60cards.net. Make sure you check all that out. For this first card, just ram 10 damage, nothing, let's see, the only thing that kind of shows, and, this kind of has to go along with any kind of card, is we know it's a Scizor, so that means Shiftry come out, and last time around, Shiftry got a ban hammer, and we'll have to see what happens this time around. Hopefully, they played around Shiftry a little bit more, they know how crazy good or bad the card is. I imagine this time around they'll fix it, especially since they've had time to play around with it. And they talk about some more stuff. I don't want to reveal anything too crazy. The next up is going to be Ferrothorn. It's a stage 1 Meta Pokemon. This tech does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon for each colors in their retreat cost. Don't apply weakness or resistance. And Spike Whip is moderately interesting combined with Team Aqua's Secret Priest and Team Aqua's Mug or Jellicent. It can become an effective damage spreader. Loaded up a ton of damage on your opponent's board. Of course, Ferrothorn will require more resources to do what Noivern FFI Fury's Fist basically does better, especially with Flowstone being around to ruin for Ferrothorn's day. Any damage spread strategies have been underperforming lately. Still, there might be something here. I personally don't think there's something here. It needs a metal and a DCE. If you want to do like spread damage, like I said, you want to do the Noivern from Fury's Fist. It does 30 everywhere, and it has that echolocation ability, making it where your opponent has to flip a coin, or you have to flip a coin. I think it's you or somebody has to flip a coin, and if heads, the attack doesn't hurt the Noivern, or it tells it does hurt the Noivern. I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on that. But it's such a better attack, and you can power it up with like double Dragon Energies and Reshiram. So I think the Noivern will be great as well. And like I said, you do have to watch out for Floatstones. If somebody attaches Floatstones to it, it gives them free retreat. So that way they're not affected by Ferrothorn's ability. It's definitely going to be more of like a Rogue Tuesday like fun deck than a main deck for sure. Now next up is going to be this kind of stadium, the Reverse Valley. Now we saw this with Parallel City, and we're going to see it this time around with a different card. It's going to have a blue side. Choose which way. This is just choose which way this card faces before you play it. Any damage to this player's Meta Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 10, so that way any damage done to this player's Metal Pokemon's by attacks is reduced by 10. I still think that Still Shelter might be a better play by this, especially since you don't know what your opponent is playing, or maybe Skyfall for Metal Pokemon. But the red side is where things get interesting. Choose which way this card faces you play it. This attack from this player's Pokemon, Darkness Pokemon, do 10 more damage to the defending Pokemon So not only has Evital been like strong forever, it gets a new stadium from red side, making or from reverse side red side, making it where it does 10 more damage to the defending Pokemon. So if you're ever like, man, I wish I had a laser to do 10 more damage or whatever, now you have the stadium that does it, which is pretty crazy. And it's cool to see, like, in this article it says, you know, to continue the gimmick of the double-sided stadiums. I really do like this a lot, but like it says, hopefully it doesn't go with the Team Flare tools and ancient traits. Anyways, this card seems like it'll shine in the standard Evital decks, and even against the Mega Manectric, I think you'll still be fine. I don't think you'll need to run a Saddle Circle. I think you can beat the deck regardless. This also opens a nuts combo with Fighting Fury Belt, effectively giving basic Darkness Pokemon the effect of a Muscle Band with a bonus of 40 HP thrown in. If you don't know, hold on, we'll look up what the what's it talking about, the Fighting Fury Belt. Well, we'll Google that real quick, just make sure. Let's see. I should have probably pulled this up earlier. I know it's from Rage of the Broken Heavens, and we've been over this way back Wednesday. I just kind of forgot about it. This Pokemon, this card statue, gets 40 HP and attacks to 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So basically, it does like like it says, it makes like a Muscle Band with 40 HP thrown in, and Evital EX with 70 HP that still deals 50 damage. Burn Oblivion Wing is formidable and might keep Evital decks in the top tiers even longer. And even this, I think you could just play this with Muscle Band and you'll still be fine. Unless you want a really, really tanky Evital, then you could play the Fighting Fury Belt and the new Reverse Valley Stadium, which is great. I'm always looking forward ways to power up our dark Pokemon. Now, our EX card, we're going to talk about Scizor. Shout out to John Carr, that's one of his favorite Pokemon. Steel Wing 20 during your opponent's next turn. Any damage to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 20. Not such great. And Gale Thrust 50. And this Pokemon is on your bench and became your active Pokemon this turn. This attack does 60 more damage. So 110, not that great of an output. I mean, with the Muscle Band, you're doing 130. Man. I mean, maybe you can combine it with like Shield Energies and Blue Side to like maybe reduce damage by 30, but even then, like, I don't know, it just doesn't put enough damage output for the EX. And of course, it says it's mediocre. Both attacks are functional, but not format breaking. Yeah, it's not that great of attack. But let's go to Mega Scizor with the Iron Crusher. Look at there. He's going to crush that Iron Crusher. Okay, so Iron Crusher does 120. You may discard either Special Energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon or a Stadium in play, but still, 120 is just not that great of attack. Now, it does only need 2 Metal Energies, and it has 220 HP, which doesn't make it the heaviest HP Pokemon. I know Mega Aggron has like 240, but I think it makes it the quickest Metal Pokemon to do the most damage, if that makes sense. Like, it needs 2 Metal Energy to do 120, and I don't think, like, the other thing that pops in my mind right now is like Dialga EX, which needs 2 Metal and a DC, which does 150. I'm trying to think if there's other Metal Pokemon. Mega Aggron could do 240, but it needs 2 Metals and a DC as well. So I think this is like the closest thing to doing like heavy, quick output in Metal decks. So maybe you can get away with that deck that way. So you know, you just have a Pokemon that can easily do damage fairly quickly. Maybe that's why you can play Mega Scizor. But besides that, I just hate that this card got not that great of an ability or great of attack. It just, oh man, it's kind of sad because Mega Scizor, really cool. It's a really, really cool looking Mega, but sad that it didn't get that great of an attack. And the next turn is a Spear Link. But there we go. That's it for this week's, this edition of the, what is it called again? Let me make sure I check it. The latest from Japan, Mega Scizor, Reverse Valley, and more. So I guess we're going to call it the latest from Japan and do like episode 1, Mega Scizor, Reverse Valley, and more. So what do you think about this? Like I said, these videos are going to be fairly quickly. We're just going to give my input on it, what I think about these cards, and we're going to read some of the stuff on here. Like I said, if you want to read more about these, we're going to go back and you're going to see... Oh, went too far. You're going to click more on the latest news, and you can see a bunch of different articles you can read about. If you miss anything from The new set, you can go down through here. There's Sodawood, Slowking, Durant, and more. Lilligant, Ho-Oh, XY evolutions. We've already did these in the way back Wednesday videos, or not way back Wednesdays. The Wednesday's weekly report. But like I said, Wednesday's weekly report is not going away. This is just for when a new cards are announced, and the next day we'll have something else to go with the article. So make sure you check out the articles as well. I hope you have a great day. Once again, let me know in the comments down below what you think, and what is your favorite card from this new video. Of course, mine is the new double-sided stadium. It's cool to see. Oh, now we're in Google. We've gone too far. We've gone too far. We're in Google land. Like I said, mine's Reverse Valley for sure. Just so your Dark Pokemon can do 10 more damage. That's pretty cool. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Alrighty. Bye.